If the past 12 months have taught us anything, it's that technology is a necessary and fundamental element of preserving our daily lives in the face of global events. In terms of innovation, new technology, and future design, we have seen a lot of new inventions in 2021, especially catalyzed by the onset of COVID-19. If you want to know what were the most important inventions of 2021, keep watching the video till the end. Welcome to the Future Tech Lab, and today we are going to tell you about the most important inventions of 2021. Consider the everyday technologies you can't live without. The smartphone you use to check social media on the way to work, the internet that allows you to communicate with others, and the 5G network that makes it all possible. We sometimes take it for granted. Then there's the technology we rely on when we're sick, like the ECG heart monitor, and later laparoscopic surgery with a little angiography balloon to force out the sludge that's clogging your arteries. Consider the CT or MRI scan that leads physicians to prescribing radiation or chemotherapy to help you recover. There have already been some very intriguing scientific breakthroughs, with more on the way. Number 7. Saebo Gloves. At the absolute least, fine motor skills necessary for simple activities such as tying a shoelace are harmed. The Saebo Glove is a rehabilitation tool meant to help people overcome paralysis and loss of function after a stroke, reclaim some normalcy in their daily lives, and enhance their quality of life. Band tensioners offer the resistance needed to restore the hand to an open condition after it has been closed to grip an item, one of the most difficult things to perform post-stroke. They range from the Saebo Stretch, which is meant to stretch out hands to battle spasticity and contracture, to the Saebo Slim, which is used to electrically re-educate muscles and nerves, and the Saebo Step, which is used to treat foot drop. Number 6. Inmo Air. Inmo Air glasses are hands-free communication and information sharing glasses that overlay electronic information over the actual environment. They are a safe and smart wearable technology that includes a strong CPU, a side HD camera, superior optical zoom, and gesture control. Use GPS to navigate the world around you. You can set your destination and see detailed directions right in front of you. You can make a video or take a photo from a first-person perspective without touching your phone, and you can see the world from a first-person perspective without touching your phone. You may change the volume or playback speed while listening to music and viewing the lyrics through the lens, swiping the touchpad on the Inmo Air. All it takes is a push of a button, and Inmo Air will take care of your daily agenda as your personal assistant, displaying all your memos and notes in augmented reality. Number 5. Robin the Robot. Robots are popular among children. In addition, robots in hospitals can help ailing children. Robin, a robot companion, has been tested in an Armenian pediatric clinic, with researchers reporting an improvement in young patients' appetites and happiness following encounters with the robot. Beginning in July, Robin will provide comfort to children at a dental facility in the United States. Robin stands 47 inches tall and is composed of bioplastic that can be sanitized with UV radiation or other disinfectants to reduce the possibility of viral transmission. Face expressions and verbal context are analyzed by the technology. It travels about on an omnidirectional wheel system and displays emotion through a range of emotions on its face. All of this implies that the robot can respond to circumstances and interactions with youngsters in a natural way, helping kids to get rid of any anxiety before any medical procedure. Number 4. Cleaner driverless trucking. Diesel-fueled freight vehicles are responsible for around 7% of global emissions. That's why Einride, a Swedish company, created a new sort of freight vehicle, an all-electric, fully autonomous truck that can transport up to 35,000 pounds of cargo and promises to cut carbon emissions by more than 90% compared to a typical big rig. Einride pods drive themselves using a cloud-based remote monitoring system that allows human operators to take control if necessary, despite the lack of a driver's seat or even a steering wheel. It's the future generation of transportation, says Robert Falk, the company's founder and CEO. The business's sleek white vehicles are already being tested on public roads in Sweden, and Coca-Cola, Bridgestone, and Lidl have collaborated with the company. Number 3. Stryker Robotic Surgical Assistant. I'm sure you fantasized about having robots when you were a youngster, because the Stryker Mako is a robotic surgical assistant and the first of its type. Someone's childhood fantasy has come true. Robotic automation is already being utilized to 3D print and mass-produce orthopedic implants. Even yet, it's astounding to consider that a cutting-edge surgical robot might be used to replace a broken joint. Human mistake is inescapable, which is a terrible fact. Patients with a third of total knee replacement procedures experience persistent post-operative pain that can endure for the rest of their lives. With devices that resemble construction saws and drills, joint replacement hasn't evolved much in the last 40 years. Surgeons prepare the bone for the implant with their eyes and best judgment. Number 2. Knightscope Autonomous Crime-Fighting Robots. RoboCop's creators had a good idea, but they got half of it incorrect. To create crime-fighting robots, the human element must be removed. Knightscope creates a line of self-driving robots that prevent crimes before they happen. The idea was inspired by the Boston Marathon bombing. Each robot is equipped with 360-degree cameras, heat scanners, a public-facing speaker array, and a processing unit capable of combining all the data and deciding on a course of action. The K1 is a fixed machine that scans unwelcome visitors' faces to operate as an early warning system for home security. It will feed footage and a list of comings and goings to a central mainframe once it is in place. The K3 achieves the same thing, but with the addition of a pair of wheels that seem like they belong to R2-D2. It packs the latest LiDAR technology to navigate its surroundings to perform routine after-hours patrols of shopping centers, office spaces, and airports. The K5 is more durable and built for outdoor usage, returning to charge on its own when needed. Its presence, as well as the capacity to establish a physical presence with spoken instructions, works as a significant deterrent to the majority of petty crime. The K7 takes it a step further with a four-wheel chassis that allows it to navigate tough terrain off the usual path. Number 1. Extended Reality, XR, Virtual, and Augmented Reality. These phrases refer to technology that projects computer-generated visuals directly into the user's field of view via glasses or headsets. It is referred to as Augmented Reality, AR, when it is placed over what the user is seeing in the actual world. It's VR when it's utilized to immerse the user in a completely computer-generated environment. We may expect to see them, along with the other developments outlined here, aiding in addressing the issues provided by the current world scenario next year. This will mostly include assisting us to avoid potentially risky circumstances when the viral transmission is a possibility. Medical examinations and diagnosis, for example, are becoming more and more distant. High-definition cameras provide a crisp view of the patient's eye, and a solution available to opticians allows eye examinations to be conducted totally in VR. The user may then use an AR tool to browse the available glasses and see how they appear on their own face without having to leave their house. Within education, we will witness a rise in the usage of VR and AR tools. This will lessen the need for us to work in overcrowded classrooms, if not entirely, at least in regions and at times where transmission rates are known to be high. There we have it, which brings us to the end of today's video. So what do you think was the most important invention of 2021? Please leave your answers in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. While you're at it, hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos, as more exciting ones like this are on the way. In the next one, I'll see you.